Hello everybody and welcome back to FIFA 18. We are here. Looks like we've got an FA Cup match just coming up against Peterborough. What's our transfer budget is still measly 4 million, unfortunately. Did we have some offers that I accepted last time? I couldn't remember. Yeah, Donza for 15 million. Perez we rejected. Okay. Okay. Loan. Yeah, okay. Man United wanted him on a year's loan. That's weird. Anyway, let's play against Peterborough. I guess we could potentially use some of our less well-known players, shall we say. Might use Kinkle and Loftus-Cheek there. Let's put Odegaard on the right. Let's put Bailey on the left. Adams and Abraham. Sod it. So just use our first team, hadn't we? Let's try and get a good morale-boosting win against Peterborough. We've been a little bit off and on form-wise, but okay, Jeffrey Donza has been sold. Okay. Transfer budget hasn't moved. That's a bit annoying. Also, we've probably got a hole in our squad. Oh, okay. Maybe it's like... well, anyway, let's leave him out. I'll leave Loftus-Cheek in. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very well. I'm doing good. I'm playing this actually just before the Champions League final. So, I'm playing this on Saturday. It's about 6 o'clock. Actually, it's about 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some football, just relaxing. But I needed to record this video now. I was going to record this video like before. Oh, what a tackle. I'm actually getting better at the defending, that's for sure. I'm just mugging this guy off. I don't know if this guy plays for Peterborough or what, but he ain't very good. I've stopped him like every time. Oh, thank you. This guy's awful. I am playing this on Ultimate, but I don't think that matters in the skill moves things. Okay. Let us go. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that. I wanted to record it afterwards so I could kind of talk about it in this, but honestly, if that match is going to go on till like, what, 9:30, I've got work tomorrow at 6 AM, and that's if it doesn't go to penalties or something, and then like I'd be worried that I wouldn't be able to get you know, this episode done and stuff like that. So I thought I just recorded before. There's plenty to talk about, like IRL football anyway. We've had the Arsenal manager announced. I guess that's kind of one of the biggest pieces of news in world football currently, to be fair, because it's been so long since they had a different manager, and they went for Unai Emery. Oh, look at this. Get in Loftus. Oh, I thought I was going to get that. Yeah, I went for Unai Emery. Now, I think that's one of those decisions where, I don't know, it feels to me like it could be a really good choice, or it could be a really bad choice. I know that's kind of a dumb thing to say, because that's often how manager things work out. You know, either he ends up getting sacked in a year, or he'll go on and, you know, do well for a few years. But excuse me, I'll have a drink. Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like he's either going to be like a real success there and a breath of fresh air and all this malarkey, or he's going to be out in a year. Now, things like that will, I think, depend on a couple of things with him. So, how good a football is Arsenal going to play? Are we going to see the same deficiencies in the team as we've seen before? Like, people have kind of like talked about it being almost a poison chalice in the same way the Man United job was, but the difference there was Arsenal have been in decline for a decade, in reality, whereas Man United won the league after, when Moyes came in. So there was an expectation level from the fans to carry on winning, whereas I think the fans at Arsenal, like the sensible ones anyway, are probably just thinking, well, if we see an improvement, we keep our style of football, but perhaps tighten up a little bit at the back. Even if we don't win anything this year, probably just to be more competitive, Champions League place, that sort of thing. I think they'd be pretty happy with that. I think the club would be as well. Now, the question is whether he can deliver that, and there are rumours that that in the transfer market, Arsenal are not quite as, shall we say, solvent as they have been in the past, probably because a couple of years not in the Champions League will hurt you in that way. So yeah, it's going to be interesting times. I think they've got somebody who is used to perhaps working at clubs without a huge budget. Like, he had most of his success at Seville, as you probably should pronounce it, and Valencia, and they're clubs which have probably got a similar sort of budget and expectation level, or should do, than Arsenal. As Arsenal, of course, he was at PSG, and despite winning the league and the cup, people would kind of not count that as success, because it's kind of like being at Celtic for Brendan Rodgers, where like he literally won every domestic competition he's in the entire time he's been there, for 2 years, and yet people still call it a failure because in Europe he hasn't done anything. Now, the good thing about Unai Emery is that he has a good track record-ish in Europe. He obviously won the Europa League. Oh, I didn't miss that. He obviously won the Europa League 3 times, I think it was, with Sevilla. They really made that cup their own for a while. But let's preface that to say that the Europa League is not the premier competition in Europe. It's like winning the League Cup in England 3 times in a row. It's great, it's a trophy, but your fans would rather win the FA Cup. Fair play. Can't argue with that, can I? It's a good finish, even if he has got a top knot. So yeah, I think there is something to kind of be said for that now. I think it's a situation at Arsenal where he is probably one of the best managers they could have got in their situation. Similar to the situation with Sanchez, where, the deal they got out of it to get Mkhitaryan was as good a deal as they could have hoped for. Oh, good tackle though. But that's not to say that it's a good deal, or that's not to say that Unai Emery is a good manager. Like, he is a good manager, but what I mean by that is he's not the... I mean, let's face it, if Man United, Chelsea... Oh, that's close. Liverpool, to some extent, probably wanting to go out there and get a manager, they could have their pick from the top managers in the world. Man City as well, obviously, probably have got the top manager in the world, but like, they can have their pick of managers. Okay, Arsenal, like, can they? Not in the Champions League. A squad which, let's face it, is just not up to the job. Or not capable of challenging. Like, there's not enough talent in that Arsenal team to challenge. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need a goal before half time would be good. do not want to go out the cup to Peterborough. I'm telling you that now. Okay. There's me mugging Peterborough off in the little mini game, and now we're losing 1-0 half time. Well, never mind. We can win this, I'm sure. I have faith in myself. So yeah, I think it's a good appointment for Arsenal, but I think it's indicative of a position that if they'd maybe gone for a manager 5 years ago, they could have got someone bigger. I think the whole Wenger thing, and I've said before, I admire Wenger a lot for what he's done, but he should have gone a while ago. Not like last season, like maybe season before that, or even the season before that, or maybe as I said, like 5 years ago. Because I think they would have had their pick of the top managers then. The Premier League was, the biggest in the world, and they could have got someone like a Klopp or even a Guardiola, dare I say it, because Arsenal was amongst the elite in the world, and they had a much better team then. And they didn't. They waited, and they had faith in Wenger, and there's something to be admired about the loyalty they show to a man who clearly has done so much for the club. But there's also a certain naivety to it, because in modern football it's very, very easy to fall from grace very quickly. To fall out from being one of the top clubs to being a struggling club, and yeah, I think that's kind of happened to Arsenal a little bit. I mean, if 5 years ago you'd have said, oh, who can attract the bigger players, or the bigger the bigger manager, Arsenal or Tottenham, you would say Arsenal without a doubt. Who had the more money to spend? Be Arsenal without a doubt. And yet nowadays you probably would have to say it's the other way, and that's, to be fair, as much of a testament to the work that Mario Pochettino has done at Tottenham. And there's an example of a manager brought in at the right time. It's atrocious. Okay, we've got it all to do. Okay. Yes, come on, one back. That's good work. Offside? No. Oh no. I thought because the crowd stopped cheering, it was Mark's offside, but I think they weren't cheering because it's a nice little touch there. Good finish by Abraham. Let's get going. That's silent. No, Bailey. Sorry. Yeah. So I think it's good. I think Arsenal fans need to be realistic. I think this is not going to be we're going to be back to the glory days of Vieira and Petit and that kind of thing. He's not a miracle worker. He's a manager. He's going to take a little bit of time to work out the players he needs. I don't think Arsenal are going to be in any. What's the worst that's going to happen? Arsenal aren't going to qualify for the Champions League again. Well, they probably wouldn't have under Wenger anyway. Let's be fair. So, they've tied down most of their top players to, a good contract. They've got a lot of reasons to be optimistic about the season, but I don't think they should start thinking that they're going to be challenging for the league or anything like that. Having said that, Man United continue to disappoint. Chelsea are obviously kind of up in the air a little bit, so that top 4 position is massively up for grabs in my opinion. I know that's kind of weird to say because Man United finished second, but they finished second because their beginning of the season form was scintillating, and not because their end of season form, and they're absolutely atrocious display in the FA Cup final, which by the way was not a case of Chelsea really winning it. It was Man United losing it. Man United should have walked that, but Mourinho is I'm just more convinced that Mourinho is not the right manager at Man United. I don't think he's a bad manager. I just think like his style of play is not suited to that club at all. And I think that was patently obvious from day one. And you know, there are some people at Man United who should answer for, well, what the hell, who should answer for, you know, their just poor judgment, I think. You know, did they just pick him because he's Mourinho? God damn it. We really need a goal, man. You know, did they pick him because he's Mourinho and he's a name, or did they pick him because they thought he would, you know, be the man to bring them into a new generation? I have a feeling it's the former there. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see how next season pans out. I mean, it's difficult to look past Man City as the winners. You know, even if you're a fan, I think, of any of the, you know, clubs who should be competing, I think they all realise that they've got a long way to go to. Oh, it's Martinez. Get in. That felt good. As soon as I got the legs on that guy. That's what Martinez just does really well. Okay, let's bring this home. We do not want to replay. Okay. Oh, I was trying to take that, like, just dink that down past him, but oh, didn't quite work. I was trying to pass that back to the keeper actually, but oh, it's some terrible passing going on in this game. I don't know, that's not a foul, but whatever. Oh, come on. Okay, well, we bowed back to 2-2, but yeah, pretty shameful against Peterborough, to be fair. So yeah, I think the you know, it's difficult to see who Arsenal could have got as a, you know, better than, you know, what they did. Okay, they give me 12 minutes. I might sell Perez and buy a right back. Got 14 million. If I search for a right back, left back, centre back, right back, there we go. Okay. A guy from Malaga, a guy from Swansea, and a guy from Besiktas. That seems pretty good. Well, why did they switch round? It seems alright. They seem pretty good. Liverpool up next in the Carabao Cup. Liveage for 15 million. Should we sell him as well? I feel like I should sell these guys and then solid. Let's go all in, and then, do you know, I'm gonna try and buy. I'm gonna try and buy Wilf. So I should be able to get up to like at least 30. I mean, I can sell Liveage and still have two right wingers, two left wingers who are decent. myself there getting into that match and not thinking about who I'm playing. I think it's useful without a doubt, but let's try this guy instead of let's put in decor. There we go. Okay. Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. What round is this? I don't even know. A semi-final, is it? How's that the semis? Oh, it's 2 legs, sorry. I was confused. I was like, how is there 4 games in the semi? Okay, semi-final. Against Liverpool, who are arguably like our biggest rivals at the minute. And who, of course, are going to be playing in the Champions League final tonight. I'm personally rooting for Liverpool. Not just because they're a British club, but I love Jurgen Klopp. I think he's just such a charismatic, like, fun manager. I love the way he plays football. I love what he's done at Liverpool. Yeah, I love everything about it. I've got nothing against Real Madrid at all. I love the fact that they are a team which are just a big game team, you know, like they just have all this experience, and I would definitely say Real Madrid are favourites. Obviously you guys will know the result by now. But I'll tell you what, I would bet all of my, all of my money on the fact that it won't be 1-0 or 0-0 after 90 minutes. Like, both sides have got goals in them, both sides have got defensive frailties, so it will be very, very interesting to see how that plays out. Okay. That was ambitious, to say the least. I mean, Karius has been a really good, solid, like, servant for this club, hasn't he? I think he's one of the first players I signed, to be fair. That's good. I didn't need to do that. Virgil van Dijk, what a difference he's made to Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool at the beginning of the season were a bit pants, you know, they were drawing too many games. Otherwise they really would have been a... Oh. Otherwise they really would have been the challengers for the league, I think, but... You know, a league season is all about your ability to be consistent and, you know, just be the best team in the league, as it were. So you know, you can't be the best team since Christmas and expect to win the league. You've got to be the best team throughout the whole season, and that's exactly what Man City were, obviously. Whereas Liverpool, I think, are, because they've come into form in the second half of the season, that's what has just set them up for the Champions League so well, you know, and they are really flying at the minute. I don't know who that right back is, or left back, sorry, but well, I've got his number there, but he was flying there, wasn't he? I think Liverpool have always been a team I've struggled against. They feel very, very quick, and they press and they cut out your passes if you give them a chance. One of the things I'm gutted about, though, is the fact that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is obviously out the match and out the World Cup. I've always rated him. I thought he was a good player. I thought he was just played very out of position at Arsenal and not really given much of a chance. Fucking hell, guys. Yeah, I think at Liverpool he's shown that he can be a very dynamic midfielder. He can score. He's got an eye for goal, you know. And I think he would have been a certain, and probably a certain starter for England at the World Cup. But you know, it always happens, doesn't it? You know, every team always has one of their big players get injured. Unfortunately, it's all about the depth, you know, and England don't have a lot of that, do they? Let's Good finish. He's a good midfielder, Van Ginkel. That was a good ball as well. You see they dragged the defender out there. Just stroked into that far corner. It's good. It's good. We need to, you know, maybe get a couple of goal lead in this leg, and then we can counter-attack them in the second leg. I think that would be good. That'd be the ideal situation. But yeah, actually, just going back to that FA Cup final, like that was, I mean, tactically it was quite interesting, but like, you know, Chelsea were there for the taking, weren't they? Because they had just previously, obviously lost on the last game of the season badly to Newcastle. I think it was, wasn't it? 3-0. Was that their last game of the season? I don't know. I can't remember now. That's very bad from Abraham there. But how is that a foul? How is that a foul? Look at Phil Coutinho still there. Oh, I wonder if he's wishing he'd have stayed till the end of the season. I mean, probably not. He's got a pretty great life, isn't he? Probably in Barcelona, but I wonder, you know, even if they would have got to the final with him in the team. I think they looked a better team when he left, to be fair. Referee. Is that? I was just about to say that is like Higuain. It's not. Okay. Comes Theo. Try to put it along the ground, see if that. Oh God. See if that worked, but it didn't. They've got Karius in goal as well, Jamie Lannister. I mean, Liverpool's weakness at the beginning of the season was definitely a goalkeeper as well. But since they have kind of stuck with Karius, they've been a lot better. It's as much as squad rotation for goalkeepers is nice. Like, I understand why people do it. You know, it's good to have a second goalkeeper, give them cup matches, things like that. But like the reality of the matter is. Oh, that's a save. That was a save. Oh my God. That was absolutely a phenomenal save. I'll check that out at the end of the match, but that was good. That was, I thought 100% that is in. Oh, art imitating life. Life imitating art. Lallana's injured. Another good player who's potentially out of the World Cup. I swear I haven't seen a drop ball in FIFA. I swear I've never seen that. And aren't they supposed to give it back to us? Fucking cheats. I didn't know actually. To be fair, they had possession, so I guess they didn't have to. Bloody hell, Mane's strong, isn't he? He's a beast. Very unsung this season. People think he's having a bad season. He's not. It's just that obviously Salah, Firmino, just having worldly seasons. They had a terrible pass. That's not what I expect from Decor. What's out? Nope, he's got that. Salah's quick. He's rapid, isn't he? He is rapid. Okay. 1-0. It's all to play for still, you know. An away goal for Liverpool here could be really bad, but we can keep a clean sheet. I could be happy. was never going to get to that, was he? They're very strong, physically strong side, Liverpool. They're really knocking me off the ball. That was a close one. Okay, you might want to make a sub or two. Let's take off Vankinko, put on Milicevic. Have we got Schürrle on the bench? No, I got Livic, could be his last match. And apparently Martinez is injured, so we'll bring on Abrahams. Could be Livic's last match. He's a good player, but I think I'd rather use those funds. Oh God. Okay. Oh, that's unlucky. Nice. Love the overlap. Ah, that's unlucky. I can't believe that header, that save in the first half. I can't wait to watch that again. That was so good. There he comes. Ah, why did I pass? I should have just shot. I should have just shot. It was, yeah, a mistake. Because all pass is always going to get cut out, Phil. You know this, Phil, especially on bloody Ultimate Legend, whatever. You know, I don't even know what level I'm playing this on now, but it's the bloody highest level. Oh, that's a terrible pass. It's annoying when you want it to go to feet and they just pass it in front of the player. He's offside. That's lucky. Bobby Firmino goes off. Now, our pass completion rate must be so poor. Liverpool are doing a good job at just intercepting. That Cavani there as well. That's nice. We're also doing a good job at intercepting though. Oh, that's such bad control. That's good. I actually saw this guy, I can't pronounce his name there, the centre back I got, the Turkish centre back, and he was actually linked with like a club in England, I think, and I was like, oh, I'd love Crystal Palace to actually buy him. It's been a tough match. I think we've been the better side. Liverpool have had a couple of good chances. We've probably had more than a couple of good chances, but slightly squandered them, shall we say. That's nice read-ward. Oh. Oh my God. Mane, you beast. Oh, here he comes. Oxlade-Chamberlain, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. For Dalbert. Sounds like a made-up name, to be honest. That's not who I wanted to pass to. Okay. I didn't touch him. That's not a penalty. I didn't touch the guy. He fell over. Ref, he fell over. He miskicked it, fell over. Oh my god. You absolute cheat. Right, okay, he's gonna go top. The keeper's top left or top right, where we're looking. Fucking called it as well. I'm not happy about that. That guy dived big time. Okay, 1-1. Not good. The only way they could beat me is through cheating though, so that's good. He's offside. Yeah. I thought it was close. God damn it. He's offside. I was trying to pass it to him like several times before that and it just didn't go. So that's disappointing. Come on. How was that offside? What the fuck? Oh my god. Learn to fucking bend your run, you twat. That was an absolute gem. Come on, we can do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so bad for Abraham. Like, he feels like he's knackered, to be fair, but Jesus Christ, that's bad. So was that tackle. Okay, 2 draws. Disappointed with both of them. I didn't see the save, did I? Hang on, match highlights. Save. It must have been this one. Yeah. How did he save that? That's honestly like world class. We only had 2 shots on target. That's really disappointing, to be fair. Very disappointing. Okay. 5 days, that's fine. Lazio have shown interest in purchasing Lajovic for 15 million. Oh, that was already a thing. Okay. So how much are they saying we could get Zaha for? Let's try him for 30. I'd probably be better off buying a striker, to be fair. Okay. Why is that? Oh, because I haven't got the money. Okay. Let's try and swap him. Okay, that's a bit annoying. You can't make a bid for somebody until you... Yeah, that's a bit annoying. If we wanted to sign a striker, like a good striker, who could we have? Sandro, that's ridiculous. Edinson Cavani, he's a bit old, but he's good. Gabriel, Paco, Alcacer, Christian Benteke, Giamavade. Okay, interesting. Players in here. Ryan Sessegnon, good player. Much better player than that suggests, actually, to be fair. He apparently goes on to be a really good player, but I need players now because this technically is going to be my last season, so yeah. He's just joined Leicester, wow, okay. It's one for the books, turn up for the books, as they say. If we got, who's a striker? Senkotosan. We got some right backs. This guy we always look at. He's a bit too good for us. Icardi, a bit too good for us. Okay, yeah, he's a bit too good. Oh, is he on a free or something? Oh, there's no point signing him though, because I should have done that because he won't come to the end of the season. Okay, so he should reject us. Okay, end of the negotiation. Yeah, there we go. There's no point because, like, otherwise he's not going to come till the end of the season. Okay, let's play Watford and then see what comes of this. Interest shown in Timothy Fosu-Mensah. I wouldn't mind him actually. Let's make a bid to get him on loan till the end of the season because that would replace like Perez quite nicely. Where is he? Where he is? Okay. Apparently they don't want to loan him out. Okay. Martinez is injured, so let's put Adams up top. Odegaard, come back. I'm gonna keep Bailey in for now. Where's Shola? There he is. There we go. Okay, let's go. We should be beating Watford. We just have interest in the league. How are we doing? Okay, so we're still some points ahead. Basically, Watford are mid-table. Sort of game. We should be winning home game. You know, if we're gonna win the league, we want to aim for this. We also want to aim to win the Champions League as well. But hey, you don't get everything in life, do you? Let's go. The side are apparently going to sit back against us and counter-attack. A bit annoying, but what do you expect? I wouldn't mind a forward who can actually pass. I wouldn't mind Roberto for me. Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely a foul. I think he should be alright, shouldn't he? Oh, probably should have been in. Oh, it's unlucky. Another corner. Yeah. Is that Marco Marco Silva, who's manager of Watford. Oh, how times have changed, eh? How that ended so badly. I still believe Marco Silva is one of the most overrated managers in the Premier League, but I don't think he's a bad manager. I just think he's overrated. People act like he's the new Pochettino. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I don't think he's a bad manager actually. At all, Marco Silva. I just really think he's overrated. Like, he's still got Hull relegated. Well, he didn't get Hull relegated, but you know what I'm saying. Hull still got relegated when he was there, and obviously he didn't exactly set the world alight. There's some good tackling going on. This seems to be like the way our matches go right now. Is like we kind of just don't manage to score. Which is why I'm thinking I probably need to sign a striker. Get it out of it. I might even go back to 3 at the back. I think that looked worse than it was. Okay. There's just literally nothing I can do there. It's those ones where you just lose possession and they just play a perfect ball in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kick the fucking football, would you? Let's not start playing. What the hell? Oh, okay, it's offside. Let's not start pretending Watford are bloody Barcelona, please. Because that's the sort of thing which does annoy me. When you start playing on the difficulties, you start getting players doing things which you know their players can't do. Oh my god! My players start just playing like utter idiots. Come on. Of course it goes out and play like that. That's a ball. Oh my god, the bloody technique there. There's just too many of them back in the end, wasn't there? It's going to be the problem. Trying to score a goal against a side which is just going to basically sit with 8 men behind the ball and then 2 up and try and counter attack is going to be so difficult at this level. We're going to need some luck here. Oh my god. I don't know if it's because it's wet or something, but I feel like our first touches have just been awful this game. Like, this is always the part of the season where we start to fall apart every single time, and I don't really know why. I mean, yes, I have put the difficulty level up and I have struggled. For God's sake, man. Not even a card. The first touches are awful this game. I don't know why. I don't know what's causing that. But like every single time my players seem to just miscontrol the ball. I don't know if it's like the wet surface. I mean, it's like usually when it's a wet surface, like it actually helps. There's a little bit of zip and stuff like that, and like passes are a bit zippier and things like that. But I don't know. Maybe in FIFA it doesn't quite work like that. Maybe it just means you're not able to control a football. Let's face it, FIFA's not exactly, you know, the most realistic. Oh my god, every single time there's a guy doing a slide tackle in front of me. Oh, and apparently that's not even like a bloody corner. Jeez Louise. There's just a Watford player appearing everywhere. The hell is Milicevic doing here? It's a good ball. It's a good ball. I'm trying to select the number 4 there. Did you see that? It selected everyone else but him. Man, FIFA, just such a broken game. What? Oh, it's half time. I hate when it does that. I'm not happy, as you can probably tell right now. Schürrle for... What am I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I've lost the plot. Apparently I'm playing Schürrle up front now. Hey, look at this. I didn't even want to do that. I wanted to obviously take off Bailey and put Schürrle on, but I kept pressing B and it just kept accepting rather than going back, and I'm not quite sure why, but by the time I'd done it, like, it was just pressing. I don't know what's going on. I've lost the plot. Oh my god. Fucking threw past himself. See the touch? You see that? That is just an innocuous pass. There's nothing strange about that, and his first touch was so bad that he ended up getting tackled, and it was a nothing. Like, I don't know why that is the case. Their players' touches are immaculate. Look at that. I seriously cannot get the ball this half. We are just absolutely dug in here. Oh man, I just can't get a break. Every time it's just a tackle. There's always someone there. Watford are just the greatest side in football history. Well, till we just literally just do 2 passes and apparently score. It was a really good finish though, to be fair. They don't usually go in. It was a good finish. Okay. Maybe put Schürrle up front is a striker genius because he can actually pass. I feel it when the crowd go, oh, I'm literally going, oh, as well. It's just the passing is just so bad. Oh, did the fucking hard part, ran half the pitch. Can't get a pass off. Come on, ref. I'm sliding to get the ball, not to get the player. Oh, that was not far off. That was not far off. I had a feeling that was it's been on Walcott's on it. I had a feeling that was yellow, to be fair. I was sliding to try and get the ball, not to take out the player. Ah, just need that little bit of luck to just get it around the player. Just need a little bit of luck. Just ran straight into the guy. This again is a touch thing. Like the touch of that guy there was so heavy. It was ridiculous. Meanwhile, their players, actually to be fair, second touch was bad. I don't know what to say. I'm beginning to get pissed off with like this game mode, so be warned, I might drop it down because like my enjoyment is more important than trying to prove to anybody how good I am at FIFA. So it's just pissing me off. Like back when it used to do that on like the legendary mode, it's all well and good. You know, you guys might play on this at home, but you're probably not using as bad a players as I am. Oh, for God's sake! You know, oh fuck it. Liveage. It wasn't even close. I had 9 shots, to be fair. Just not been able to do anything with him. If that's a goal kick, I'm going to flip out. How is that a goal kick? Oh, for God's sake, that's not where I clearly wanted the ball to go. It's just, yeah, it's frustrating because it's like, the defending is just too good. You just don't even stand a chance. Oh, for God's sake. That's just bullshit, I'm telling you. It's like I'm playing against a team of superhumans here. I'm not, it's fucking Watford. Just every ball I'm out-muscled, which is bullshit. Like, they're not that much better than me. In fact, they're probably worse than me. It ups all the fucking stats, and I hate it when computer games do that. Oh, this guy's like fucking Hercules at the back here. Oh, that's just awful play. That's not anything to do with the computer. It's just me playing badly. Well, looks like we're going to lose this game. I'm just getting annoyed and just going to foul him now. I'm just pissed already. I'm dropping the difficulty down, or like playing about with it a bit because I'm not enjoying this. I don't like playing against shit teams who play like Barcelona. It's not fun for me. It's not realistic. Like, that's just bullshit. 3 shots on target and they score 2 goals. Well, what can you do? So yeah, not happy right now. If you wanted to see a return to like the rage times of FIFA, then congratulations, but I'm going to drop it next time. 25 million in the bank. Let's see if we can't get through and sell Perez and actually make an offer on someone. Yep, we can. 33 million. Okay, let's see if we can actually bid on. Okay. I'm looking at these guys, none of them look that good. Emmanuel Boateng. Jumping agility, sprint. Yeah, He's alright. Christian Porto. Try a player. He looks alright. Recently arrived, okay. Rondon's alright. Solanke. Oliver Giroud. I wouldn't mind Giroud. Wondering about this guy. If it's just like pure finishing, ball control, heading. Doesn't seem very quick though, and I'd rather get someone who's a bit quick. We should have signed him probably when we had the chance. Default Gariki. God, I haven't heard about this guy in a while. Danny Welbeck, no, I'm alright. Christian Benteke. How hilarious would it be if I re-signed Christian Benteke? That would be hilarious. Okay. Now we've got 33 million. Shall we try and sign Wilf? Or who have we got in our transfer hub? No, we need. Now the thing is, people have been suggesting young players get good, but bear in mind it's my last season. I don't have the time to train up any young players, so you know that's not going to happen right now. And also, it's not worth me picking up players on a free, even if they're really good. So yeah, I needed somebody who's really good. See, they've accepted a loan now. I guess they don't want to loan it out to somebody, you know, at the top. We don't know how good he is. He's not worth a lot, so I imagine he's not that good. Kevin Folland is pretty good. Niang. Reload. No. Troy Gomez. Ganzol. I think I had the chance to sign him. Immobile. Apparently they've had a... Oh, okay, fine. I see what happened there. So how much are they talking about for Wilf? They won't let me sign him again because we just recently tried to sign him. Okay, well that's a bit crap. I'll look off like camera for someone and see what we can do. See if we can get somebody in. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we'll give it a go. Everyone seems to have just recently moved, so yeah, we'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll have a look off camera who we can sign. Got 33 million in the squad. I think we need a striker personally, someone to finish. But yeah, till then, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.